Top 5 fruits that have drastically changed. 5. Watermelon. The watermelon has not generally been smooth and red once opened up. How is this known? All things considered, the craftsman Giovanni Stanchi painted an assortment of organic products, including that of a newly cut watermelon. It just takes a look at the canvas to see that the watermelon portrayed appears to be endlessly unique to the more current forms of the natural product. This is on the grounds that since the 17th century, it has been trained and specifically reproduced to create however much food as could be expected. Another imperative change that has happened is the adjustment in shading from a dim shade to a more splendid, more dynamic red. Through Stanchi's painting, the natural product has been totally saved for many years, if just in the picture. 4. Apple. While a significant number of the organic products on this rundown vary enormously to the structure that they once took, the basic apple imparts numerous qualities to its archetype. It is in taste that it contrasts so enormously, as the organic product that we consistently buy from our markets is far better than what could be found preceding the timing of the apple. While few realities are thought about the start of this present natural product's particular course of events, one detail that has endured is the way that it once tasted undeniably more sharp than it does today. One significant factor it partakes in the same way as its archetype is the destructiveness of its pips. Apple pips contain a substance that converts to cyanide in the human body, thus ought to have stayed away from in huge amounts. 3. Eggplant. The eggplant has a rich and varied history, during which they have taken the form of many different colors and sizes. Whilst the modern eggplant is commonly known to be purple, previous incarnations of the fruit have been green, yellow and white. One key difference between the modern and the farmer eggplant is the fact that it used to contain a rather prominent spine that ran from the bottom of the fruit to the root. This aspect has been abandoned for similar reasons as to why the watermelon became fuller and larger, to allow for more food to be taken from each crop. They used to be far rounder, similar to the shape of a tomato, rather than being the large, long fruit that they are today. 2. Blueberries. In most of berries filled in the US exist little straightforward worms. These bugs started to show up in these organic products in 2008 and are referred to researchers as Drosophila suzuki, a consumable worm that are no damage by any stretch of the imagination. Over the long haul, these worms develop into a specific sort of natural product, flies, except if eaten, obviously. Indeed, these creatures are innocuous. The worms are little and white, regularly portrayed as basically straightforward, and they just become natural product flies once the organic product has spoiled, permitting the worms inside to dip under into the dirt. They might be an issue to ranchers, yet to ordinary organic product pickers the worms are not an issue. They can be burned through as some other organic product can be, without issue. 1. Kiwi. Many partner the kiwi with New Zealand, yet truly the organic product started in China. It was essentially a promoting stunt that moved the credit toward the South Pacific country, which ventured to such an extreme as to change the name of the organic product being referred to. Initially, the kiwi was known as the Chinese gooseberry, which when in its unique Chinese implied the macaque natural product. Macaques are a kind of monkeys found all through Asia explicitly, and it was their affection for the kiwi that brought about it. Being named after them, the reception of the kiwi by New Zealand has been alluded to as a plant seeds, since it included seeds being brought into the nation from China, at first by Mary Isabel Fraser in 1904, who offered them to a New Zealand rancher who planted them and watched out for the tree. It was not until 1910 that the primary kiwis filled in the nation, and it was just a short time after that that they were rebranded as kiwi fruit in 1959. The goal of this rebranding was to free the natural product from the far less wanted gooseberries title. Obviously, kiwis got famous are as yet a staple of organic product bowls right up till the present time. Fun reality, New Zealanders allude to themselves and their public winged creature as kiwis and to the organic product only as kiwi fruit.